Have you ever realized that everything you know is only a small fraction of all the things that are really happening in the world?
Lawnmower, man.
Lawnmower.
Looking to the right, a turn goes by, but not for too long.
Arbiter of all things cool in honor of NoveltyHaus.
Hi, how you doing? Thanks for having me today. This is good times. Just want to introduce the store. Just fun stuff. Coming out of Baltimore, a lot of fun artists, talented musicians involved in this situation. So it's really just having some fun, making things and doing things for the first time, and trying to involve everybody as much as we can. Everybody who wants to be a part of it. Come on down. When I was around 3 years old, my mom took me and my siblings to Spencer's Gift in the mall, and I fell in love with the Mechagodzilla action figure, and I wouldn't let her leave without buying me one, and so she bought two because she thought it was cool too. So that was one of the first pieces of her Godzilla collection, which just over the years grew and grew and infiltrated our minds as children and became part of our lives. And then slowly, over time, we amassed sort of a large collection, or she did for the most part, of Japanese toys and Godzilla toys. So when she got kind of tired of buying and selling to sell, she sort of passed a lot of it on to me. So that's why you see a lot of Godzilla figures around the area. So it all sort of started with my mother and with Godzilla, the king of the monsters.
Yeah. What was the name of your mom's company? I know that
Chibi Goji Toys
Yes.
is my mom. Yeah, she's Goji girl. She's been doing it for a long time, and she's had a lot of influence on me.
Right. So let's go ahead and throw this out. Not only is this a super badass place to get your Godzilla toys and Mecha toys and T-shirts, but there's also an extensive record collection here as well. It is full.
Vinyl records still
of
exist.
pretty awesome things, and what we're going to do is just go through some records and talk about their importance to us. If you want to go first, I can go first. It's up to you.
Why don't you go? Well, let's go at the same time. There you go.
Alan Parsons. This dude is amazing. Sampled by many people. Sampled by Black Milk on Losing Out. Alan Parsons was really cool as far as his synthesizer work. I think a lot of what he did was super important.
Time. Creepoid. Philly band. Super cool Philly band that just came out. It comes with a download code. No Idea Records.
Shaka Khan's I Feel For You. Not a song written by her, but written by the Purple One himself, Prince. His version I like a lot better, but this is the classic version as well. Shout out to Shaka.
New Order.
Oh,
Good band.
wow.
Everybody loves it because it's great. Buddy Holly. You know who he is.
Not gonna say too much about this. Rest in peace.
Yep, Daddy Mac.
Adam and the Nance, dancing around. Go-Go's, classic. We got the beat. Easy Action, art by Mitch O'Connell.
Amongst the most important bands in the history of music.
And who was that guy in the front right there?
Let's cover his face up, Morgan style.
So what moves you from the area of just collecting things to actually sharing things and the idea of a store?
Well, that's a good question, I think. I like to spread all the happiness to everybody as much as I can, so it becomes overwhelming for me and I can only enjoy so much of it at a time, and there's so much cool stuff to enjoy that the only way for me to enjoy the things I specifically want to see is to pass it all on to other people.
Share it to other people.
So
So this store is essentially a huge garage sale.
this store is actually, it's more of like a portal into another dimension of somewhere between digital and physical and spiritual reality. This is supposed to be a safe haven for ideas and the enjoyment of life.